everyone, and welcome to this Purim. Uh, it's a sort of Halloween party, but so I'm streaming with a costume. And what I'm going to do today, apart from being Aang, Avatar Aang, if you know, Avatar the Last Airbender, I'm going to build an Angular full stack app. I'm going to use Angular and Bootstrap free for the front end, and going to use Strapi with MongoDB and Nest.js, Node.js framework. And what I really like about Nest.js is that it's the same approach as Angular, but it decorates Node.js with very ease on controllers. I might need some copy pasting on the patch controller because I will show it once I get there. Okay, apart from that, I'm building a Bible, which is sort of a cheat sheet, which helps me with something that I see out. I am searching for a dark. Okay, I think Andromeda is good. Let's just see. Okay, it's a bit dark. Um, so wait up one moment till I locate my. I think this colorizer is the best. I see it the clearest way. Okay, so I'm gonna move myself down a bit. Cool. Okay, so first things first. I mentioned I'm gonna use a Bible, and I've already started one. Um, so I have here. Wasn't here. One moment, searching. Yeah, I have here this Bible. I'm just gonna copy it and close. Oh, again. Okay. So I think it's the no strict options, but um, I'm gonna transfer that Bible here. Let's do some improvements on it. Like I'm using skip tests on NGGC, and I will also use build components by hand manually, but I think this looks neat. So we will try it. And okay, ready to go. So no strict, meaning I think I have a lot of errors in TypeScript Angular, and I think it should be the no strict option. I'm exploring it. So I'm going to use the CLI ng-new and going to use build a new client. And just add no stricty. Okay. And I will use SCSS and routing. SCSS, and now it's building the app. What else do I need to prepare? I think I will need very much my GitHub. Mainly two parts. Master backend. I think I've downloaded master backend. I think I have it in my download, so I don't need to re-download it. Master backend is just a plain name that I made for several backend completed. And I'll also use Strapi. So I'm not sure if Strapi has. I wonder if Strapi has managed to resume support for Mongo. Let's just write MongoDB. No results. Maybe it's around No, that's GraphQL migration. I think if I go to the quick start guide and check out quick start guide. Oh, okay. Yeah. And what? Hands-on and starters. Um, Not sure I'm seeing it. They changed their. Yeah, they have some starter CLI. Okay. Yep. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's very interesting, but I'm not sure I've seen what I'm looking for. But I'll just pin it here. So it's all. And I think I have also I need to find Nest.js. Uh, yes. Oh, okay. I think this is the one because what I have here is Node.js. Not sure I'm seeing the right one. I see is Node.js, but it's not doesn't appear here. 12 days ago. I think this is the one. Yeah, and in it I think I have server. I might need no, it doesn't look. It looks like a very nice Node.js uh, base model. That is definitely Angular. Okay, so it might be that it's not uploaded at all, and I will need to go to Udemy or explore a bit. So just pin it. Okay. Meanwhile, the Angular finished, so we can see the client. And what we have here is the base. Now I would like to add Bootstrap. So I need to go cd client and install the Bootstrap free. More than that, we need to add into Angular JSON CSS style before and add it like that. Now I would like to let's do an audit fix. But before, let's see that it all works so we can narrow it down. So two things. One thing is package JSON. Let's say ng-serve then should be hot model reload and open. This one thing. Yeah, we can do npm start. So this starts this chain. And also, well, yeah, well, we don't need the analytics because it's not for production. So how does it feel to do an Angular application as Aang? Funny and cute. So today for Purim with the kids, my daughter and son are also like they're the ones who I see some collision with the. Okay, so let's start just by registering our own app and let's call it layouts. and I'm adding a main component.ps, and inside I would export class main component, and that is one thing. Another thing we need is the component, and to get it from Angular core, so import component from Angular core, and I need to actually specify the selector, and it's called app main, and we also need a template, and that's it. You can say this is main. So this is all we need for now. I'm not sure if I need. Well, actually, let's make a template URL, main component.html, and I could do dot container using Emmet, container dot row dot call access. One moment. Hello? Ken? כן. אוקיי, יופי. קומה רביעית, נשמע לי. דירה 19. נחלט עליה. Okay, so there's a delivery coming soon. Call access 12. So this is nice and neat. And say this is main. Okay. Now instead of template, I'm doing template URL. And instead of this is main, we connected to main.component.html. Okay, so almost ready to go. Just need to connect to register main component, and also to send it to Bootstrap instead of app component. I actually want to delete app component, and also I need to index HTML app main. That is all. Okay, so this is main, means everything worked, and you can see that the container sits in the middle like intended. So all is well. Apart from that, we can delete not the routing module, but the component, the CSS, the spec, and this. I can just check it out. It wouldn't affect the app because it's not connected there. And I can scaffold my app using layouts and all that. And the thing I want to use here is actually I'm going to build a server and I'm going to display data, but I want to build some sort of a form. So I need to let's use the native CD client. Okay, NGGC, and we will call it form. And okay, one moment. Can you have Okay, sorry for the. I got the delivery. Then my wife, she got her SIM. And okay. Yeah, so this festival is really something going. Okay, so in the GC form, and I said we're going to use the spec false, and that's the spec false. So this creates unknown option. Okay, so spec false not working as intended. And the GC form skip tests, as we know. Okay, okay. So I have here above layouts, I have here form, and it's already completed. So what I want to do is obviously have some sort of well, I can create a module. I can call it form.ts. Or I can specify that it's an interface by using form. But I think I need it inside. So just like export interface form, and I can maybe call this form module, so I won't be confused later on. So basically, what we want is name, which will be optional. It's gonna be a string, and phone, again optional, again string, and mail. This is some sort of landing page lead generation. Okay, so this is the interface, and I'm gonna use it here. So this is a bit tricky. I hope I'm doing it right. I'm gonna build lead equal. Well, lead uses a form module here. Lead uses form module in an array equals to lead array, or equal to array. Makes more sense. But basically it's going to be an object, like 3 different objects inside. Not 3, but one object. And let's see if I can do it. I will need, first of all, input, and I'm gonna class a form control. I'm gonna do some two-way bind. I don't need two-way binding. I'm just gonna send the parameters. I'm gonna use input, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send it to a lead. No, I really want to send it into lead name, but I don't have this property. I'm gonna use it to lead. Let's just see if we can see this change while doing it. See that it works. Also here, yeah, it's okay. Less than okay, but less optimal, but okay. But I just need to connect it to my main component, and instead of writing here this is main, let's write here app form. All right, hit it. Save all. Okay, so we can see it's spread wide. So if it's too much, I can reduce it to 3. Then or just no, it doesn't work that way. Well, what I can do if I want to centralize it, give it 6 and just separate spacing in between. I'm not sure if let's try it. Okay, yeah, not the best, but all right. I could just like call it and not mention that it's just plain call. The same. No, it's not the same effect. Okay, I don't remember bootstrap free. It's a bit, but I also want to have some sort of, I think empty. I think it should be MT5. I'm confusing with yeah, it's another way to put padding. Let's see if I'm right. It doesn't have a margin above, but so the break is the one that's doing all the work. Apart from that, let's go. Okay, so I'm not seeing this direction. Let's check it out. So form component shows lead, and input should print out lead. But since it's not an event, I've tried to capture an event, and it's not. It's the event can't lead into. So I need to capture it. Let's say on lead capture. So this is a function, and this lead name. So what I need to do here, maybe name equals, well, not equals, yep. Okay, so now it's working. Good. So I need to, this lead's name equals, so now a few things need to happen. First of all, I need to capture the event. Event equals to event. Not equals, but it is from the type of event. This is one thing. And let's see if this is enough. Event name. Well, I should write target value, but it's sort of HTML input events. Okay, input elements. It's sort of wrapped like this, but also on the HTML it should read, well, I need to only capture and connect it to $event. This is quite a headful. So now let's find name target. Target event. Yeah, this is a value dot name that no. I need to okay. First off, I need to call not HTTP, not form. Anyhow, I will need to import forms module at one stage of another. forms module. Okay. And is it okay now? No. Well, I could say it's any. Let's just try again. Let's try to simplify it. Event target. Well, value. Not really. Why doesn't it exist? It's $event. Let's write the event target. That value. Because event target, this lead name. Okay, it's not a string, so I need to. First of all, let's see what the event target is. Let's log the event target. Okay. Let's see if something working. So object to object, and I have. It shows that the event happened, which is okay. And we see object to object. I could. Oh, what is this? I could also here. I could use the JSON pipe if I want to see. Okay, so basically I'm seeing the object lead because yes. Well, I could simplify it like there's what I would like to happen, which is three different names. An avatar festival somewhere. Especially for in the south. Okay. But it's not connected to the avatar. It's just called Avatar Festival. Okay, cool. So the easiest is just like two-way binding into three different parts and then take it from there because I don't want to. So let's just simplify it. Okay, so I'm gonna use lead name equals. I can actually. I'm tempted to throw it all into JSON. I will try it, but just like let's do it one step at a time. Lead name. It's an unknown word, no problem. Maybe I could. Okay. Well, not. Lead phone and lead mail. Right? So now I could take instead of on lead capture, I'm just like sending it in one-way binding into lead name. And I want to see it. I don't need the JSON pipe. And just save all. Okay. I'm not seeing the magic here. So let's do it like that. We'll use only capture. It should be right. Wait, what did I do? Input equals, this is one-way binding. Lead name stays empty. All right, only let's do it very, very slow, but good. Not sending the dollar event. No. Okay, so actually this lead name equals I am sending something. How do I send the value? Yep. I need to return to the event. Just write any. Okay. And send dollar event here. Okay. Now, okay. Now it's not correct in a TypeScript way, but I'm getting what I wanted, which is what's important. So I will need 3 different if I would like TypeScript to be correct, I need to work on this. Okay, but for now, I will tripleize it, and also I could use this. The lead is a forms model, and I would use okay this lead name. So now I have sort of completed the idea, and this is what I will send the server once everything will be okay. And we also add a nice button. So on form component HTML, I will duplicate this, and we will add phone and mail capture. So kind of send we got this triple event thing. I know it's not the perfect method, but this is what I have. I'm gonna get it operational. So now I have these 3, and I will add a button down here, and btn primary, and send. Okay, so we would add an event that will validate form to create, and it's a function. Validate form takes. For now, it's gonna log yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna send yeah, and instead of sending yeah, let's send this lead. This lead, right? So if I'm sending now, it's empty, but if I fill in some, okay, it's not connected. So I need to connect, which is funny because this lead, okay. Okay, maybe I need to create it on the validate form. So let's chunk the form model. Okay. Let lead. Okay, this lead. Let's I see the error, but okay. Not recommended, but okay. So I'm sending this, and now it's get populated, which is what I wanted. And it's not the most classy way to do it. I will train on this part, but it works, and this is what is needed. So the basic validation would be just to check if everything is correct. So I would say I can use a declare variable, valid is valid, and call it false. And here the condition is valid. It's going to be a condition if it's valid. Well, actually, it's not is valid right now, but I need to return is valid. So you won't be able to, first off, if not, okay, so I need to just triple it. If this lead name, this lead phone, and this lead mail, then is valid this is valid, or return this is valid. Okay, and what we would like to do is property bind disabled into is valid. Okay, let's check if. So first off, it's not working. So okay, now it's working. Let's see. Okay, it's not working. Okay, it is disabled because there is no is valid. but it's a sort of I would like to yeah, the idea is simple. So I think this is not working. So this exists. So I need to, let's make a check here. Else return. Okay. False. False. Okay, it does enter it only if something is not working, obviously. I think I need to, instead of this is invalid, just like invalid equals true. See now. Okay, true, right. And now it's disabled. So I need the other way around. Okay, pretty straightforward. So now the send button is disabled and only once. Aha. The thing is, okay, so I need to somehow. So until the user doesn't press the button, it's not going into this validation. So maybe thinking. I'll use my lucky chewing gum. Okay. I can skip client-side validation, but I really want it. What I could do, since we have like the most basic thing I can think of is check on each one and use sort of ternary this this lead name and then write if this condition is true, else this invalid is false. Okay. I'm not sure this works. So I'm just going to slash them. Now I don't need all this because I'm checking. The thing is, maybe I just need to return here, return what's up. Full it's not the best way because I think it's performance-wise something here happens which is not ideal. But let's see. Okay, so yeah, it's not working. I got stuck here. Something is not right. Well, basically the idea is good, but not working. So no. Okay. Now I'm gonna skip the validation just because I'm not able to do it. I would like some sort of validation, client-side validation. I could use can just use required on all those. Just this is the most simple way to achieve that. Also, how do I manage to say? Well, I need to cancel disabled since I'll just cancel it after. Not canceling it at all, but also if I wrap everything in a form, and I add type submit. Button not terminated. What do you mean? Sorry. Okay. No, why? Type equals to submit. Let's check out Bootstrap free form. Form group. Okay, action. So the required doesn't do anything. Let's check out a bit now. Validation. So, okay. Needs validation, no validate. Still validates. I need to put a form control on it? No. Not sure. Check availability. Okay, it's not working, but interesting. I could add another form of sort of like Tenyari. Instead of trying to do both actions at the same time. Let's see. If not, please. Well, it's funny because it enters here, but I want to be able to listen to the event. So no validation for me, huh? Validate form does not validate. So let me see. I think I need to do this somehow after. I think everything was right, and I just made the validation after, like prior putting it. So let's just try one. If this lead name log, yeah, let's just log if it's successful. So I'm sending, nothing happens. Sending, stuff happens. Okay, so this is my base validation. And this is lead email. So this is actually the sending. Obviously, if something not correct, is not sending. I could add the colorizing, but it's not as important right now. I can skip from here. Okay, so I have this sort of form, and I would also like to display leads. So I need a service for that. I think I have here something I can move on to the server side. So let's see. Let's use the Nest.js documentation. Since some sort of a Monday, need to apply to some Monday program. Okay. Applied to Monday program for full stack dev. Cool, neat. Okay, so specify. So nest new server. CD. Well, no. Nest new. Can I use capital? Nest not found. Funny. I need to install the whole package. Shouldn't take too long. Also think about. Oh, this was really fast. Does it allow capital letters? Okay, we're gonna use npm. Okay, Monday came back to me. Okay, interesting. So I need to apply to Monday. Interesting. Nice exercise. Okay, so we got a server running, and not running, but I could start it using build or start. Okay, so now the server is running. Now, what do we have here? We have a test folder. So basically, if I go to localhost 3000, I'm seeing the hello world. And the hello world is built from test and no, the world is in main TS and it's calling controller that uses get and get hello. So what we have here is also a post and patch and delete in common. Now this is the part where let's check this app service. Okay, so he has a return hello world in app service. So I can add my own services. how do I connect a database into this tray? So I would like to use Mongo. So let's see. Okay. So we get the installation. Okay, fundamentals. What I would like to look for is MongoDB, Mongoose. Okay, so I need to install it inside the server as a stop the server. And add Mongoose. Okay, so database providers. Okay. So in SSCI database providers.ts, and I'll just paste this. Also, instead of localhost nest, let's call it Angular. Okay, the one, and the second database module TS. I don't know what I'm doing. Model injection. Okay. So we need a schema. So what I'm gonna do is create schemas folder. And inside it, read schema.ts. And just replace here cat with lid. And I don't need phone and mail. So this is the schema. Now, to make a model provider, I see everything. Imports controllers. Okay. Providers. Lead providers. Not sure where to place it. Lead provider. Not yes. So this is different. And maybe this should be here. Okay, yeah, no. This should definitely be here. And lid. Yep. Provide lead model. Lead and lead schema. Hey, hey. Ken, hi.